they do a motor evoked potential and it is intact, you are able to get a good amplitude motor evoked potential, then the recovery will be good because the corticospinal tract is intact, so it will recover. But what if it is not intact? Then you check the NIHSS score. If the severity is less than 7, there will be limited recovery. If it is more, it will be poor recovery. So this, they have described what is excellent and what should be the rehabilitation focus. I encourage you to go back to this paper. Basically, it says about considering compensatory mechanism for poor recovery. We did a few studies to also look at recovery. We are doing 3 more ongoing studies right now. But what we found is, along with safe score and shoulder flexion, it is better. It was PhD of Professor Gupta, guided by Senthil and co-guided by me. We'll move to the lower limb recovery, that is twist algorithm. So this is a really new one. Again, the same group, the Steener's group, but you can see that they are into primarily 2 factors. This is to determine whether the patient, can you tell them whether they can walk, and will I walk again? The question, that's the question they wanted to answer. And there are 2 aspects to it. One is the thumb control test score and the hip extension score. Thumb control test score, it has only 4 items. You just ask them to roll both sides and coming up to sitting from lying position and sitting balance. Each one is about 25. Your total score is 100. So if they score more than 40 itself, then the patient will start walking independently by 6 weeks. TCT score more than 40. TCT score less than 40, and then you have to check the hip extensor power, check that and see if it is more than 3, they will start walking by 12 weeks, by 3 months. If it is lesser than that, then they may be dependent walker at the end of 3 months. So this give you an idea of what they will reach by the time. Now what another tool is coming up, it's a derivative of the twist tool, is the twist algorithm, is the twist tool. Basically, it looks at 3 factors. One is age, again, less than 80, they get 1 point. Knee extensor strength, more than 3, they get 1 point. Birth balance score. These are the 3 items. So in that 0, 1, and 2, depending upon their balance. Now, if you look at that table, the twist score is listed 0 to 4. And what you see is green is those proportion of people who will start walking at that point. So in the first column, you can see twist score 4. If they have scored 4, they will start walking by 79% chances that they will start walking by 4 weeks. If it is 3, they will start walking by 6 weeks. If it is 2, they start walking by 16 weeks. The chances of is 88% proportion of people. So these tools gives you an idea. So what is important is you to do this tool. So by 72 hours, do the safe score, do the bugle layer anyway, to understand severity. Safe scores, TCT, and knee extensor strength and work balance score. With that, you can predict how much recovery is going to happen in upper limb as well as lower. So these are the predictive tools and its predictive accuracy. Now we are looking at what happens if safe score is very less. We know not all places has low potential, so we are trying to see if we shift that with surface EMG and we can still predict it or not. We are still in the process of doing. The last part is the precision rehabilitation. This is basically to tell whether responders and non-responders. So there are certain characteristics. Same treatment, some people will respond, some won't respond. How do you identify that? That is another very important thing, and that's a growing area of research. Some of the aspects that we know is that, for example, locomotor training, patients who have better lower limb control, in fugal wave score, if it is there, then their if fugal wave score is higher in control motor control part, they achieve walking speed better, and they respond better to the training also. Same thing with extensor power, knee extensor power. Those who have better knee